Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Malso, and here is another episode of T-Rex Toy Review. And this episode, we are doing the Tyco Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this runs from dino-riders. The dino-riders from 1986. And this is the king figure on the first wave, Tyrannosaurus Rex. You had to have this dinosaur in any dinosaur collection. And this guy was the biggest one. Well, predator, because the brontosaurus was a little bit more bigger. And this was the Rulon's, the villain's main weapon. Well, the original toy had weapons on him, chainsaws on his leg, wet guns everywhere, and the leader was on the top right here. And this figure was just a badass at its time. Maybe not really remembered, but you can see some Dino Rider theme things on Hot Topic shirts sometimes. And let's talk about the toy figure. You can see this Tyrannosaurus Rex is big. It was like really tall for its time, but no, there was definitely dinosaurs that was also around this height. And you can see how detailed the figure is. And unlike most dinosaurs, Dino Rider toys had doll eyes on them. You can see here, which was a really cool effect on them to make them look more real. The arms can go up and down, mostly more up than down. Really scaled bellies, and these had wheels to walk. Unlike the other Dino Riders toys that could walk, Tyrannosaurus Rex was the only one that had wheels on its feet. So, that was interesting. Let me tell you about the Dino Riders. The Dino Riders came out in the late 80s, and all dinosaurs had weapons on them. They were in the war with, well, there were people called Dino Riders that were the good guys riding plant-eating dinosaurs mostly. And there were the Rulons that were the bad guys, and they were like snakes, bugs, sharks, frogs. Just like alien looking like creatures. And they had brain cases on the dinosaurs that made them look more badass on them. And they all had weapons, and their vehicles were the dinosaurs, which was a pretty good concept. I remember Dino Riders from my childhood, but I'm not from the 80s. I'm from the 90s, so my parents got me the VHS tape at Best Buy back when Best Buy used to sell VHS tapes. And so I remember the first episode, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was a badass. He was like wanting to eat everybody, and laser blasts weren't affecting him. They had a good score with him. Look on YouTube on Dino Riders, the first episode, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That this Tyrannosaurus Rex was a badass on that first episode, and every episode he was in. And now let me show you one of the cool features about this guy, that he could walk. It's like this one leg on the floor with the other. Very slow, but when I was a kid in the late 80s, I would have loved to have this toy. I would have had the batteries on him all the time just to make it look like, it's a real dinosaur and he's coming and he's gonna eat my other dinosaurs, like I did with my Lost World Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like I said, that the T-Rex was the only one that had wheels on him when he walked. Like this Triceratops, he had no wheels, but he could walk on all fours. Now let me get these two charging together. Apparently, if I remember right, in one dinosaur documentary, the Triceratops got Rex in the leg, and then now it's another underbelly. These dinosaurs were supposed to be like about the size comparison between the others. It should have been like this, how tall the T-Rex would have been to Triceratops. But this was way before Sue was discovered, the biggest T-Rex of all time that they discovered. And you see that? He got a little stuck. Okay, that's enough for now. See, that Triceratops is now broken. Oh no. It's cool that these dinosaurs can walk. I would have loved these toys if I was from that time period. Okay, and now wait, so I'm gonna try to get his legs straight. I'm gonna show you its descendant figure. What I have now is what I just bought recently, and this came in the mail just like 2 days ago. The Smithsonian Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is a T-Rex that mostly is more important to toy history. Why? Because this T-Rex was well, not this figure, but the Smithsonian toy line was in the Mrs. Doubtfire, that movie. If you remember, in Mrs. Doubtfire, there was when Robert Williams worked in the TV studio. There was a guy who did a documentary on dinosaurs, and he used toys from this toy line. The difference from this and the Dino-Rider T-Rex is that he's shorter, and he has no wheels, so he cannot walk. He has no motors, but you can still see where the battery case would have been in the motor. That's the only weird thing. They didn't really clear that out. And this is a more recommended Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Dino-Rider Rex I wouldn't recommend you to get this T-Rex because it could walk. But I would get it if the guy has the weapons and all that stuff on him. That is a T-Rex I hope to get. The reason why I said that because I sold this one on eBay just today, and I'm going to ship him out after I'm done with this video. So he's going to Miami now. And it's funny because this T-Rex is from Europe. He's not from America. I bought him on like 17 euro, and then the shipping cost 50. Whew, man, that was a lot. But I love this figure. With the time I had with him, I just enjoyed this Tyrannosaurus Rex. He was a badass in my dinosaur collection, and his descendant will also be a badass. I'm hoping one day I can buy a Dino-Riders Tyrannosaurus Rex again, but with the weapons and all that, that will be a pretty awesome thing. About this T-Rex, what's cool about him, even though it has all the same features that the Dino-Riders could, this T-Rex can go more modern like he can have his tail more midair and he can still stand, which is a pretty awesome thing. Unfortunately, his mouth can't stay open, mine's can't. But this Rex is just really great, and he also, this toy, this was the basic idea for Toy Story's Rex. If you could recognize, maybe some of the skin patterns look the same, the arms move, they give him 3 fingers besides of 2. His toes are black, and he's all green, and his mouth can open, and they give him more of that cartoon look than the real Tyrannosaurus Rex. But this was the toy figure that inspired that toy for that movie, and that was a great idea for him. So all I have to say is, if you love Tyrannosaurus Rex and you love dinosaur toys, then this is the figure to have in your collection. I don't care if it's a Smithsonian or Dino-Riders T-Rex. Either of them will be in a great collection. And if you're richer than me, or just have one of these already, buy one of them, and these two will be great in your collection. In any Dino-Riders toy or Smithsonian figure. That's all I have to say about these figures. They're great, great, great. And so, that's all I have for this episode of T-Rex Toy Review. It may be a little while until I figure out which Tyrannosaurus Rex I want to do next on the toy review. But I hope you liked this video, and you can like my Facebook page, Mr. Malsalt, and also subscribe onto this profile, Mr. Malsalt's vlog, and my original profile, Mr. Malsalt. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until then, peace out.